Hey there, Heather Hurlers. Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to another second and 10 football fiesta. We are doing the NFL Legends season, in which a team from each of the 32 NFL franchises play in a season format and see what happens and all of that. So you see the 16 game. There are 4 games that have been done, mostly because the NFC West is actually done. That there's no way anyone can be above 500 except for the St. Louis Rams. San Fran Cincy, for example, that yeah, San Fran beat Cincy. Seattle over Washington off camera. Carolina beat New Orleans. Well, that was in a drizzle. And in rainstorm, saw 92 Dallas beat the Giants. So the standings going into this week are the Pats are up by a game over the Jets. If they win and the Jets lose, the Pats win the division. The Ravens, all they have to do is win one of their final 2 games. They win the AFC North. They get Pittsburgh this week, and Pittsburgh is second place in the AFC North. If Pittsburgh beat Baltimore, easy math, they're only one back. Jacksonville, Tennessee are tied for first. Jacksonville has the common games record over Tennessee. Oakland leads Denver by 1. Dallas leads Washington by 1. The AFC North is a mess. It's a 3-way tie for first place. Chicago beat Minnesota head-to-head. Chicago plays Green Bay this week. That means they have to play Minnesota next week. The NFC South, Carolina and New Orleans have done 16 games. Yeah, they've done the games. Tampa can make it a 3-way playoff. Can make it a 3-way tie in the South with a win. And the Rams are the only team that won the division. So let's head to a few games. Let's go first to Slam Diego. Chargers, same with the U.S. squad because they had a great offense. Dolphins lost the next one the 76 Bears are picked because their Super Bowl brother only lived out one. Johnson, Ted Hendricks, William Brown, Jack Johnson, John Taylor, Thomas, First down. First down.
defense. Timeout, defense. First down.
Great 43. So Oakland and San Diego are Oakland. Denver has a chance. If they beat Cleveland, they're tied. Let's go to Kansas City, Indianapolis. It's 44. Aiden at quarterback, Russell. Playing the ball. Partners and graduate airport and as partners for that. Third play, Ryan, Jeff Saturday, and Johnson. Line today. Chiefs against Cincinnati. Red Clark, Chris Jones, Andy Hickman, Stephen Wilson, linebackers, Julius Ford, Tyler, linebacker, and Blue. One formula, Joe Rubin. Yes. Kansas City, why the bringing things but it's featured is because they were the Super Bowl and Project Jesus. Party, Patrick Holmes. Shows the products. Colts are represented by the sixth one. Earlier, on the table in the Super Bowl, but they somehow lost the points. Charge up and tried to get the Colts back the next year.
First down. First down. He's good.
More turnover time for great team between interceptions. So yeah, 3 short overtime Colts. Let's go to Minnesota St. Louis. This is an important game, especially for NFC. This is big. Touchback for 35 points. Back. Forward Smith and Charles Evans are the ball. Chris Carter, Brady Los Angeles Logan for catch those balls. First stringer, Jake Dixon, Jeff Christie, Brandon McDaniel, Todd line. Rams defensive line. Bradley Strong, Craig, DeMarcus Carter. Linebackers, Todd Collins, Mason Culture. DBs, no Lyles, Alex, Todd Lake, Julio Jacobson, those are to start. Vikings are represented by the 98 squad. The squad that were 15-1. Lost to Tampa. Really lost to Tampa. Brady lost to torching Dallas on Thanksgiving Day. And the Garrison just had to miss that field goal indoors. And the Garrison down indoors. Outdoors, they can get the Rams, the 99 Rams, powerful team. They did turn. They were 4-12 to begin the season. Trent Green was supposed to be of the preseason unheralded heavily. Kurt Warner came in quarterback, and he led the Rams to a very short turf and a Super Bowl somehow. 1 yard.
First down.
First, Kurt Warner worked as a nighttime grocery at Hy-Vee. Marshall Falcon and James Hutchinson back up Isaac Bruce Colt and William balls. Orlando Pace added to Mike Rivera, unmuted and Frank Miller was like the Vikings don't have Ben Williams, Clemens is Jerry Bowen, John Randall, Chris Adams, Wayne Wright, and Dan linebackers. 24
First down. First down.
Flag on the play.
Offsides. Offense.
receiving, that's everything. Now about 194 receiving for Marshall Call. Bruce 111. Wow. Cutting up 17 for 38, 262, 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. And 3 for 4. 3 interceptions. Robert Smith almost got it. All those plays were massive. That's all done. So there's Berger on the fake punt. 35, and they almost launched it. The Vikings survived 35-38. So that's a big win for the Vikings, especially. Here's the Jets. They know what that. They lose their Titan Jackson. So now they are both up on passing yards. Washington, and QB James Ford and David Shelton corners. Jimmy Smith and McDonough Kyle Brady receivers. Tony Baselli, Zach Weaver, John Wade, Greg Holden. Line, Jackson line, Vernon Biggs, Paul Rochester, Darnell Andrew Philbin, Craig Graham, Ralph Baker, Al Atkinson, linebackers, Randy Beverly, Will Bear, Jim Hudson, and Charlie Samuel. Jets represented by the 68 squad that goes history. Should go through the guarantee. Was it rigged? Was it not rigged? I don't know. Anyway, the Jaguars, the 99 squad represents the best team in history. They have never been to the Super Bowl, that franchise. Closest this year in a sense. They're 14-2. And all they had to do was they ran out the Miami Dolphins and the division run 62-7. Forcing Jimmy Johnson and Dan Marino to retire. And then they lost to the Titans in the final AFC Championship game, which was stupid because the Jags had only lost 3 times. Very season combined, all 3 to the Titans. Offensive line, Wilson, Hill, Dave Kirby, John Schmidt, Bob Tellamy, and Sam Walton. Not that Sam Walton. Jacksonville is Steve Grant, Seth Payne, Ray Rodgers, right now, the big D-line. Linebackers, Bryce Paul, Kevin Carney, and Mike Hart. Aaron Beasley, Darius Cornelli, Brian.
First down.
So the Jets won, which means that's gonna do Buffalo next. Brad Johnson at quarterback, Michael Pittman, Mike Allstott will run the ball. Keenan McCardle, Keyshawn, and Ricky Dudley are your receivers. Roman Open, Kerry Jenkins, Jeff Christie, Mason Coleman, and Kenana Walker. Offensive line, Buffalo's defensive line, Leon Seals, Jeff Fraden, Smith, they go with 4 linebackers, Ray Bentley, Shane Conley, and Noah Talley, Kirby Jackson, John Hank, Larry Smith, and Motortank. Buffalo represented for the 90 squad, Kate Gunn, offense, but they lost by a point in the Super Bowl, which is the closest loss you can have in the Super Bowl. Scott Norwood did miss that 48-year field goal, but bear in mind, it was on grass with the Steelers turf, and 48 yards is definitely not a gimme. I'll have to punt. Andre Reed, James Lofton, Doug Beebe, your 3 receivers, Peyton Keller at tight end. Howard Ballard, John Davis, Kenny Hall Jr., line. D-line, Simeon Rice, Warren Sapp, Ruben McFarland, and Grant Spires. Al Singleton, Derek Brooks, and Shelby Corse. Linebackers, Ronnie Barber, John Lynch, Richard Jackson, Ryan Kelly. Why is Tampa represented by the squad? Well, first, Super Bowls. Tactics. Tampa got John Gruden in Oakland with their coach, and Oakland stipulated didn't really change enough for this next one. And the Super Bowl, and that's what they did.
First down.
Touchdown, Bucks.
Good.
Or Jim Kelly.
It's good.
It's an interesting day in the NFC South. We're going to have 3 teams at 8-8. Tampa, Buffalo,
Flag on the play.
Why not?
Personal foul. Offense.
Really? Oakland scored 1 point and they've lost 3 straight, so now their chances of being playoff eligible are screwed. Kelly 8 for 23, 75 receptions. Now, yeah, 90. Brad Jones at 10 for 18, 97 yards. He only threw 97 yards. That doesn't sound right. But hey, when you have good pitchers like Brooks and Simeon Rice. Simeon Rice is an offensive lineman. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we have a 3-way tie. Who's the team? Yeah, I think it's Carolina. No, it's New Orleans. No, it's Atlanta who's the only team Yeah, New Orleans, Atlanta's the only team in the NFC South below 500. Well, not at 8 and 8. Let's see here. Tennessee, Arizona. This is a key game for and Matt Weiner's a quarterback. Hang it back to their friendly players. J.J. Arrington, your running back. Anquan Bolden. Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Ruskin, your wide receivers. Like Pope, your tight end. Levi Brown, Deuce Loyalty, Lyle Stanley, Reggie Wells, and Mike Gainey are your line. Teds have Devon, the Beast Curse, Josh Evans, Mason Fisk, and even Ford. Not that Henry Ford, defensive line. Linebackers, Bill Ward, Joe Bowden, and Eric Robinson. Bernard Walker, Marcus Robinson, Wayne Bishop, and Samara Williams. Arizona, represented by the 08 squad, the only team that went to the Super Bowl in history. They almost won the Super Bowl, but San Antonio Holmes had the toe tap. The 99 Titans, why they are in, well, as the Titans, or the Titans representative, is because of them being the Super Bowl. They did become 1 year short against the Rams, but let's not forget that they were involved in the Music City Miracle and Wildwood game against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills had the lead and then Tennessee threw a forward lateral or back in the catch, and then that's helped them out.
First down. First down. First down. Wide on the play. Personal foul. Defense.
That's what usually happens.
Flag on the play. Offsides. Offense. Touchdown, Cowboys. No good.
Well, because it does affect the Titans and the AFC South, so this game Kevin Nice and Trevor Tom Randy, Ben Olsen, Kevin Love, Bruce Madison, Mike Hawkins, line, D-line, and Tony Smith, Gerald Dockett, Ryan Robinson, Travis Boyd, linebackers, Carlos Ganson, Gerald Hayes, Sheely Okafor, DBs, Robert Cook, and Sean Rowe, Russell, Robert Rogers, Yes, touching. I need it.
Flag on the play. Personal foul. Defense.
Yes, sir.
First down.
A line of 364 yards. Hold it 121. Air 24 for 51, 232 touchdown. So, that missed extra point. Nothing. Well, they had a safety. It's actually bulking it. Holding the gun past the money. Well, guess what that means? Tennessee's loss means we have a three-way tie in the AFC South. The AFC South has got a three-way tie. The NFC South has a three-way tie. So that is pretty much huge. Yeah, so the only AFC South team that sucks is Houston. Well, let's head to New England against the Bengals. Terrell Ward starts at running back. Mike Thomas, I knew Jones, Taylor Gabriel, wide receiver, Josh Perkins, tight end. Brian Trader, Chris Chester, Alex Mack, and the future and Jake Matthews, the offensive line. That's the line. 3-4, Tyler Martin, small front, Jarvis Green. Linebackers, Ken Bruschi, Dennis Thomas, McPherson, Silva. Ellis Hobbs, Rodney Harrison, James Sanders, and Asante Samuel. Atlanta represented by the 316 squad that should have won the Super Bowl, but they couldn't. They fumbled at 28-3 against the North. The Pats, that was undefeated season, and the last to the Super Bowl 42 when they lost on the last minute touchdown to the Giants.
First thing.
The Pats need this win, and the loss means they're tied with the Jets for the division. Atlanta is the only NFC South not to have tied. Morris running the ball. Les Welker, Donkey Stalber, three crossing 5 receivers. That was your tight end. Nick Kisser, the Canadian, Logan Jenkins, Dan Thompson, Stephen Millett, Matt Light. Eli for Atlanta, Edward Kilburn, Ray Jones, linebackers Deion Jones, Stephon Campbell, Beasley, Robert Alford, Kurt Alford, Randy Moss, 109 receiving. Brian 28 for 44, 374 touchdowns. Julio Jones had it. They're up 14-0. They're up 21-7 at one point. But the Pats just kept pressing in the second half. So the Pats win means they're ahead of the Jets for the division. All they have to do is win, and you win the division. Win, you're in. Well, let's go to Baltimore. division because there's no way. I know Cleveland's 8-7 as well, but obviously Baltimore wins today but loses. That's 6 losses. So yes, Baltimore knows a win, they win the division. Terry Bradshaw on QB Pitt, Franco Harrison, Jack Delapane start winning the ball. It doesn't mean Rocky Bleier isn't playing. It means that he probably will be playing later on. Lynn Swan, John Smallwood, Pittsburgh. Receiving the ball, Ray Pinning, Sam Davis, Mike Webster, Jared Mullins, and John Colton offensive line. The Ravens defensive line, Bob Burnett, Carly Syracuse, Sam Adams, and Michael McCreary. Linebackers, J.D. Sharp, Peter Barber, and Lewis. Dwayne Starks, Robert Woodson, and Chris McAllister, your defense. Ravens represented by the 2000 squad. Their great defense was powerful and mighty. Held the Giants to 1 touchdown in the Super Bowl, which was a kickoff return. In fact, in the Great Gumbel Tribute game, of course, this is in honor of Greg Gumbel this week. That, we played Super Bowl 35 because that's when Greg Gumbel became the first African American white guy to do a major sporting championship analysis. The Super Bowl. And then, the Steelers represented by the 78 squad, one of the best offenses ever, and won Super Bowl 13 and 3-10.
Flag on the play. Offsides. Offense. Flag on the play. Offsides. Defense.
Set. It would have been 7.
First down.
Run the balls, coordination of Travis Taylor check. Here's my Jeff Mitchell, Matt Flynn, D-line, Rob Burnett, Tony, I will say that, Pittsburgh's defensive line, Dwight White, John Madison, E.J. Reed, and Nelson Beavick, Jack Handler, and Casey, Jack Lambert, linebackers, Mel Blunt, Ronnie Shell, linebacker, Ron Johnson.
Flag on the play. False start. Offense. First down. Flag on the play. Delay of game. Offense. Gibbons Banks 14 for 27, 90 yards, 3 receptions. Bradshaw 13 for 29, 187, touchdown. It was a battle of field goals. The only touchdown was Bradshaw to punt. Can you imagine? It's a battle of field goals. Great, we know exactly. All field goal battle. Okay, let's take a look. Philly, Detroit. That game is kind of not important. We're going to auto play. And it's going to be Philly with the big win over Detroit. To go 7-9. Both teams cannot go above 500, so their last games are kind of moot in a point for them. Philly beat Detroit.
Denver, Cleveland. That game is important because I think that game now is doubly important. There's okay, Miami, Houston. That game is not important because they're both going to be below 500. Miami beats Houston. Houston is just pathetic, 3-13. Should have went with the Oilers, then 78 Houston Oilers or something like that. It would have been funny to see Miami face Houston in the battle with this Fuson guy. Yeah, Denver, Cleveland now is meaningful. Denver wins, they tie Oakland for the lead in the AL West. So yeah, Denver win, they tie Oakland for the lead in the AL West. That means Cleveland is out of it for the Central, for the AFC Central. But Cleveland won't be out completely because if you're above 500, you're eligible for postseason play. Yeah, if the Broncos lose, then the Raiders will have the 1 game advantage going to the final day. And Cleveland will have a partial chance to be division champs as long as Baltimore fucks up. Here we go. They have a good kickoff game. Clevin Brister made the today. Terrell Davis running the ball. Rod Smith, Mike McCaffrey, Marcus National runs. Kenny Shepard, tight end. Tony Jones, Dan Neal, Tom Malin, Martin Schlick, and defensive line. Cleveland's defensive line. Paul Wagon, Jim Solicitor, Jim Bus. Phelan Fitz. Let's go. Linebackers. Bernie Parrish, Larry Benz, Bobby Franklin, Major DBs. Cleveland represented by the 64 squad, the last team winning an NFL title / Super Bowl in history. Jim Brown. Denver, the 98 squad, won their 2nd straight Super Bowl. We got to ride up the sunset. A lot of people said, well, Denver was just one team. Let's not forget that this 98 Broncos team actually scored 13-0. And Brister had 9 for games. 2nd and 6. Start. What was that?
First down. Roughing the passer. Defense. First down. Personal foul. Receiving team.
That's what it's good. Mike Ryan and Porter Benson. Allison, Jim Bradford, run the ball. Paul Warfield. Rick Collins and John Wood receiving the ball. Big Skype. Jim Gary Bruce and John Morrow, John Wood, and Martin Clark. That's a line. Broncos D-line. Alto Bruce, Tractor Taylor, Mike Smith, Bill Rosby, John Logan, and guys from linebackers, Barry Burden, Aaron Brown, Steve Atwater, sweet, Ray Crockett.
It's good.
That's a big lead now.
Jared Brown got a touchdown on day one. Mr. 15 for 25 to 47. Davis going for Ryan Lumfrey. Brian, that's all you needed. How many yards? All right, Green Bay, Chicago to end. Situation is this: Minnesota has won their game. If the Packers win, then I believe, I think it's Packers, Minnesota, right? Anyway, Chicago, Minnesota. Chicago really needs to win because then their game against Minnesota is winner take all for the division and maybe the 1 seed in the NFC. The Packers win, they can kind of help the Vikings out. They'll both be 11-5. Minnesota will face Chicago. Green Bay will face Detroit. So Green Bay would have the easier opponent in a sense. Here we go. There's their college Jimmy and the conference quarterback Bill. At pivot, Walter Payton, Tom Sanders lead the ball. Willie Gold can make Monahan trying to receive the ball. Keith Van Horn, Mark Ward's Jay Hildebrand, Tom Fair, Jim Hofer. It's fine. Defensively for the Packers, Willie Davis, Ron Kuznak, Henry Jordan, like all nation. Linebackers, Lee Metcalf, Dave Robinson, Nitschke, Keeney's Herb Adderley, Willie Wood, Tom Brown, and Bob Jeter. Bears, why the 8-5 squad is simple. Monster Hill Midway, Super Bowl Shuffle, 15 final leaders in Monday Night Football to the Miami Dolphins. And they breezed through the playoffs. They breezed through the Giants, they breezed through the Rams, and they breezed through the Pats. Despite the fact that they gave up points to the Pats, whereas they didn't give points up to the other team. The Packers were with 66 squad, were champion, Cleveland 62, but I got 66. Packers at the 39, Bart Starr, Taylor and Harding, Lake, backfield, Carroldale, or Dallin Williams are receiving the ball. Fourth grade, Larry Kramer, Bill Kerr, Pleasant First, Bob Skoronski, that's line. There's the line. Roger Gatley, Murray, Stephen White, Blake Hampton, Zooey. Over Marshall, Mike Stevens, Terry Richards. Linebackers, Mike Richardson, Dave Drews, and Greg Richardson.
First down. Flag on the play. Delay of game. Offense. Good. First down. Flag on the play. False start. Offense. Flag on the play. False start. Offense. First down.
Packers are now tied for first in NFC West, NFC North. McMahon 13 for 31, 6 receptions. Star 11 for 21, 22. So that's it. Cam Newton was named Offensive MVP for his performance, but Kurt Warner of the 99 Rams, 402 yards, was number one. Rushing the ball, Mike Talbot, Pierre Thomas, and Terrell Davis were the only guys to do so. Devery Henderson had 15 receptions. Dave Robinson was named Defensive MVP of the week. Jack Christensen, Fairfield picks for Detroit. Dennis Thomas, 3 sacks. Special teams MVP was Graham Gano for Carolina. So the passing yards, it's a close one, but Dan Fouts leads Matt Ryan and Tom Brady in that category. Terrell Davis leads the rushing title right now, with Evan Smith and Jim Brown trailing behind. Marvin Harrison, 107 receiving. Interception, Jack Christensen with 14. Sack leader, Sammy Rice with 22. Amazing. Points leaders, Jim Turner leads that by a little bit. So here are the standings. The AFC East, the Pats basically win, you're in. That's all they have to do. Win, you win the division. The Jets have a good chance to make the playoffs. Buffalo needs to win to make the playoffs because if you're above 500, you have a chance. In the AFC North, Baltimore, all they have to do is win. They get the division. Pittsburgh is above 500, so they are they have playoff implications no matter what happens. Cleveland has to win their last game to be above 500. If you're below 500, you're screwed. In the AFC South, Indy is number one based on head-to-head with Tennessee and Jacksonville on common games leads Tennessee in that mark, so that's why they're second. And I do believe it is Indy and Tennessee, right? Yeah, Indy's 2-2. And what's the standing? What's this? Sorry, the summary. This schedule. Sorry, schedule. So it is Indy versus Jacksonville. So it's Indy, Jacksonville. They already did their game against Houston, Tennessee. So Tennessee faces Houston. The AFC West, Oakland and Denver are tied. And lo and behold, they do have to play each other on the final day. Kansas City and San Diego, that game is moot. Yeah, Oakland and Denver, both 10-6, and they both face it, and they both 1-0. So Oakland and Denver have to face each other twice, head to head. So that means Oakland and Denver still have not played each other head to head. So that means that game is for the division. NFC East, Dallas, all they have to do is win. They win the East. Washington wins, they'll be playoff eligible, above 500. In the North, Green Bay and Minnesota are tied. Green Bay has a better divisional record, so basically, if Green Bay beats Detroit, then they're safe as houses. Minnesota can't beat them on a tiebreak. Of course, Minnesota will play Chicago, if memory serves me right. So that means that, Green Bay and all that. The NFC South, 3-team tie. And Carolina, based on the head-to-head, they're number one. New Orleans is number two on strength of victory over Tampa. So Tampa I don't know what happened. Well, they all won. Carolina will face New Orleans. Yep, it's Carolina, New Orleans. Tampa faces Atlanta. So Tampa draws the short stick, Atlanta. So yeah, Carolina, New Orleans, that's practically for the division. And the NFC West, we know about everything there. Now the wild card. The Pats are number one. Oakland beat Baltimore head to head. So they're two. Baltimore's three. Indy's number four. The Jets would be 5. Denver would be 6. Pittsburgh would be 7. There are 4 teams at 8-8. Cleveland has the better conference record. That's why they're technically number 8 out of Jacksonville, Buffalo, and Tennessee. So that's going to be interesting. You got 3 teams above 500 automatically that have not won their division, and 4 that are not, that could be above 500. In the NFC, the Packers beat the Rams head to head. So that's why they're 1 seed. Rams are number 2, Dallas number 3, Carolina number 4.
Minnesota and Chicago are above 500. New Orleans, Washington, and Tampa all are 8-8. Now, because the AFC has 3 confirmed teams above 500, that means that the NFC would do 3 as well. There could be 4, and that could be Washington. New Orleans has the lead over Washington based on the fact they beat Washington. And based on divisional rankings, that's why New Orleans is ahead of Tampa. Washington's ahead of Tampa because Washington beat Tampa. So that's what happened. Yeah, because the NFC South had to face the NFC East. Now the question is, what games are there to play and what not? Let's take a look. Washington, Dallas, that's for the division. Denver, Oakland, that's for the division. Rams, Seattle, that game is actually meaningful because the Rams need a win to stay for the 1 seed. Carolina and Tampa have to face each other practically for the division. Baltimore faces Cincy. They have the easy stick. Yeah, they have the better stick for the AFC North. New England will go to Buffalo when they get the division. Cleveland and Pittsburgh do face each other. It's a battle. Pittsburgh can prevent Cleveland from making the playoffs. Chicago, Minnesota, that's practically our chance at a division title. Houston will head to Tennessee. That's for the division. Indy and Jacksonville, that's for the division in a sense. Arizona, San Fran does not matter. That game does not matter. And San Fran won anyhow. So Joe Cool does his job. Miami is below 500, but the Jets play Miami. Detroit, Green Bay, that's playoff thing. Giants and Philly. So Giants and Philly both below 500, so that's meaningless. And the Giants did win the game. So that was meaningless. And San Diego, Kansas City is now meaningless. San Diego won the game, but yeah, that game, San Diego game, that was meaningless because they were both not going to be below 500. So yeah, so we had 3 games be meaningless. What I probably might do is probably split the schedule and put the full-fledged division battles on Sunday, and then have New England's New England, Baltimore. Yeah, I think New England, Baltimore. New England's game, Baltimore's game. Yeah, thinking here. New England, Baltimore, and Green Bay. I think I'll make those 3 games Saturday games, a Saturday special triple header, because it's basically when you get the division and then everything else is moot, and then it's partially moot. Like the Jets Miami game would be moot if the Pats win, but yeah, because even if the Jets lose, Miami can't win the division, so it might be for seeding, but that game will be meaningless by proxy, and then we'll just make it for a Saturday, and then Sunday we'll have the true games at hand with Red Zone. So anyway, that's all I've got. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.